Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ledke, and I'm down here at VFW Post 7702 in Frazee in their entertainment outdoor area with Jeremy Brinkman. Howdy, Jeremy.
Hey, nice to meet you.
And it's just a beautiful day here today, and Jeremy he and his group, the Themodons
Yep.
Motorcycle Club, are getting ready to do some things here at the VFW. Would you tell us a little bit what you're going to do every other Friday this summer?
Yeah, so every other Friday we're going to do a bike night here, starting at 5:30, run till 8 o'clock or later if it needs to. We're going to cook burgers, sell them cheap, some chips. They're going to have some beer specials going on here, and just a place for kind of everybody to get together and have a bike night and just hang out.
Well, and like you said earlier when we were talking before we started filming, they used to have bike nights around here and stuff, but they haven't in years. I know many years ago we used to have it at Zorba's before Zorba's and Perm was even, or Detroit Lakes was even popular.
Yep.
And then the tourists found out about it. We moved.
Exactly.
Then we moved to Sandbar.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. I know they've tried to do it a few different times up in Detroit Lakes, and just seems to never take off. So. Figure a good opportunity to help out a veteran-backed bar and bring it here and hopefully help them. So
how many years have you been with the club?
I've been with the club for a few years now. Yep.
And what attracted you? You must obviously have been riding motorcycle for a few years.
A lot of times it's the brotherhood that you get. Just like a lot of you guys are veterans that are in the clubs because they missed that brotherhood they had. And that's. For me, that was the reason why I joined the Themodons, was that camaraderie and the brotherhood you have with your brothers. So,
and then you told me you work at Lake Shirts too.
Yep, I run a special department up there at Lake Shirts. So, yep. And
of course, that gives you access to better deals on sweatshirts and stuff.
I wish. We have me and another friend of mine. We have a business in actually New York Mills.
Oh, okay.
Called Outsiders Apparel. So we also do a lot of apparel.
Well, that's interesting.
Yep.
I haven't heard of them before.
Yep, we're pretty new, going on our second year now, but it's been good.
So now on Friday here, when you do this event so what time does that going to be starting?
We'll start it at 5:30, but a lot of us will probably be here around 4.
Yeah.
But we'll, the Themodons, we're going to actually be the ones cooking the burgers, so.
Yep. And free will donation or?
Yeah, well, burgers will be pretty cheap. We're not charging for bike night, just the burgers, and there's no charge for anything else. So. Well,
that's nice.
And then we have a special shirt made up just for bike night that we'll be selling here. But at the end of this riding season, we're going to give all the proceeds back to the VFW here.
Well, that'll be really nice. I mean, the VFW does a lot of things over the years. And when I used to work on the parks around here, more so than I do now, when we redid City Beach, they came up and helped sponsor the picnic tables that we put in. And when we worked out at Eagle Lake Park, they also helped with some of the materials for the concrete picnic tables we built out there so people wouldn't throw them in the lake. And they didn't throw them in the lake, but we did have some people that actually took big rip-rap boulders, carried them up the bank, and busted some of our tables. That was a real effort.
Sure.
But it's the VF has been here for many years and has helped out a number of things in the community. But the main thing is, like you say, the camaraderie that the veterans have, and the AMVETs have with one another, and the generational gaps that we see, from the different conflicts and wars that have been going on forever. And the understanding of the different age groups, which you probably don't get in some of the other stuff, you know, that
Yeah.
a person lives in or works in, and because they understand, and they need that, and it's great that your club members will be helping out on it. How many members do you have?
We have a fair number of those.
Yeah.
So yep, there's a good number of
Yeah.
us. So
You know, I know the Lost Boys used to be in Detroit Lakes. I don't even know if they're around anymore. Rick Jansen used to be involved in that quite a
Yep.
bit many years ago. So,
yep.
but it's always nice, you know. And we have a number of bikes that stop here all the time anyway at the club. We're right on Main Street here, and of course it's the only adult beverage establishment open on Sundays.
Yep. Well, it's nice because a lot of people like to ride 87 east. It's a brand new road, so you get a lot of bike traffic. So
Yeah, it's a good pit stop.
yep.
And you know, when and of course, like you said, you know, you guys have built a clubhouse out at Evergreen, you know, and that's
Yep.
and the big city of Evergreen.
Big city,
should
yes.
say. It's nice to see something happen there.
Yeah,
you know,
it's-
not a lot has happened there in quite a few years. So
Yep, we enjoy it out there. It's nice.
yeah, and you know, we look forward to attending these events this year. You know, and seeing more people come to town on motorcycles. It's always great. Nothing like getting out in the wind
Exactly.
and eating a few June bugs. I see you got a nice wind chill on yours, so.
Yes. Yeah. Got older, needed it.
And so, you know, think about this. You know, come down Friday. And that would be July 5th.
Yep. That'll be this. We have one this Friday, but July 5th will be our next one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so you guys will be seeing this a week
Yep.
after we film. So come on down to the VF July 5th and come down at 5 o'clock here. Ride your scooter on in. Bring your honey. Bring the kids. Come on and see what's happening here and meet Jeremy and some of his friends that are going to help support our local club. You know, it's always great to be involved in your community and meet new friends. You know, and Adam, our cameraman, he knows what I'm going to say next. I appreciate you being on the program, Jeremy.
Thank you very much.
And remember, pet the dog, hug the kids, kiss the wife, wave at the neighbor. Next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.